college football coaching carousel is getting off to a hot start. We got four big schools, all have openings. That's UCLA, Oklahoma State, Virginia Tech, and Arkansas. Let's rank these four programs and see which one would be the best job to take for a coach. At number 4, we got UCLA, and that's not because I'm an SC guy, but because UCLA's program is an absolute dumpster fire. Multiple reports have shown that UCLA's athletic department is in a ton of debt right now, which means there will be no money to do anything like get new facilities or any sort of NIL framework. They have probably the worst atmosphere in all of college football, playing 45 minutes plus off of campus and making it almost impossible for any students or fans to get there. The Rose Bowl is a great venue, but as a home stadium being 45 minutes away, it's just not going to work. The atmosphere will never be good, and frankly, a lot of students at UCLA don't even care about football. At number 3, we have Arkansas, and Arkansas is kind of in a weird spot right now. It is a complete rebuild for the next coach, and this is a team that plays in the SEC, which is one of, if not the top conferences in college football with the hardest competition, and there's a lot of expectations at Arkansas. They've won a national championship before. They've competed in national championships somewhat recently. No matter who comes in and coaches, they're going to be in a very tough position if they're not winning immediately. Number 2, we have Virginia Tech, and there's a couple reasons they got elevated this high. And one is that they're in the ACC, and the ACC is typically going to be the worst of the Big Four conferences. There's usually a handful of teams that run it. So if you're not one of those handful of teams, you can still go and get a 9-win or an 8-win season and compete for a spot in the conference championship game. The second reason is Inner Sandman. If you haven't seen the Inner Sandman entrance for Virginia Tech, it is the coolest entrance I have ever seen in my life, and I genuinely don't get how a team could lose a football game after coming out to that song. And at number 1 for the best job in the country right now, we have Oklahoma State. And Oklahoma State's kind of a weird one. On one hand, you would be the guy that followed the guy, and that doesn't work out too often. I mean, Mike Gundy was the coach there for a really long time and had a lot of success there. Just could never get over the hump to be the dominant team over Oklahoma and Texas. Which does bring up the other hand, and that is that Oklahoma State should be the dominant force in the Big 12 since Texas and Oklahoma left to the SEC. My very first thought when Oklahoma and Texas left to go to the SEC was that Oklahoma State was going to be running that conference. And the Big 12 isn't a particularly deep conference either, so you don't need to be a great team, just a really good team, and Oklahoma State has the resources to get there. Here's my rankings of the current jobs that are open this far into the season. As we get more openings, we will update this list and will change the rankings. Make sure to like and follow if you guys like college football content. The algorithm sees that and will push more college football content onto your page.